Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here for the second episode in my new series for Airport CEO. And we started off with the rather lovely, the romantic sound of aircraft engines running, propellers whirring. And I'm just thinking to myself, none of these guys are actually going to be taking off from these stands for about another 2 hours or so. This is very fuel inefficient, which kind of leads us into the next part of our airport development, which is to provide services to these lovely private planes, the General Aviation that's coming into our airport. The first service, of course, will be fuel. But before we do that, let's actually get the game running just a little bit. So it moves on. There we go. Right. See, I wanted to stop that there for a second because as we can see here, we haven't looked at this in the previous episode where we're just sort of wandering around the airport and just setting up these first few things, the first parts of the infrastructure. The economy of my airport is highlighted here by the fact that I've got this lovely red number saying that I am losing £372 sterling per hour. I'm not terribly happy about that. I am getting income from the aeroplanes. I'm not sure how much they give me on a per craft basis. It does tell you when they land, it does sort of pop up with a number saying how much they've paid. I think that's when it does anyway. I've seen a number pop up at some point. So actually, does this tell me? Yeah, I could break that down. Is that I think I've only had the 5 flights so far. I'm not sure if you can tell how many flights. Again, this game has been in early access for quite a few years, has only just been released, and I'm only just starting to look at it properly. So if you're more familiar with the game than I am, which isn't going to be difficult to be honest, please do let me know. Please correct anything that I get wrong. Give me any advice, suggestions, tips that you've come across that might help me make a success of my airport. It would be lovely to hear from you. Anyway, yeah, so I need to sort of reduce costs. One of those is going to be in my staff, my construction staff. There we are. I'm currently employing 80 people and they're all wandering around here doing nothing at the moment. We will have them doing stuff in a moment, but do I need that many people, to be honest? They're quite actually efficient at constructing stuff, so I will dismiss them. But my contract is for a maximum of 135 contractors, but I don't need them all right now. If I do need them for my next big project, I could bring them back on site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss 20 of these, I think, and just leave us with 60, which is probably more than enough. I mean, I had, was it 20 people, 20 workers in Sim Airport? That was more than enough. Okay, so it did take a while to build stuff, but you know, I can edit that out for you, can't I? So you don't need to suffer. Okay, now the next part of our tutorial here, if we expand this, is to place a... Oh, odd. It goes back to the previous segment of this. Here we are. Yep, redeploy the contractors. Okay, vehicle checkpoints, service roads, vehicle depots, and we're building a fuel depot. Okay, so now one of the great things about this game, which we did not have in Sim Airport, is a proper planning mode. Okay, in Sim Airport you would just place down colours, with the exception of walls and taxiways, I think, which you did sort of space out properly because they did. Well, taxiways certainly needed to be properly spaced out, unlike this game where you can create silly little single strip taxiways. Yeah, still hasn't complained. Okay, but this has a real planning mode. So if I go into building tools and toggle planning mode, I am now in planning mode. And that means whatever I place now on the map is only in planning stage. I'm not building anything yet, so I can actually go through a real planning mode, set it all up, and then send the guys in to actually create my fabulous new environment. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to create service area. So what I'm thinking of doing is having these little General Aviation stands over here, having the more commercial operations perhaps at the top here or something, and then the terminal can be on this side of the road, on the right hand side here. Now the service vehicles will need to be close, I think, to the aircraft themselves, not the sort of entry point into the world. So I will want a service road running all the way up here, and my service vehicles will park around here. So we need to create that first entrance. So rather than having them run up here, I think we'll try and separate out our service, our public and our delivery vehicles into 3 separate areas. We've got delivery and construction up here. So I need to create a road, isn't it? There you are, public road. Yeah, the one annoying thing about this game, there are probably several, but the one that I'm going to mention now is everyone drives on the wrong side of the road. I mean, we did have it when we got into the game and set it up. We could set it up so that we could decide whether we want imperial measures, what currency we wanted, and so on, and that was fabulous. But apparently driving on the road only happens on one side, and they got it wrong. But hey ho, that's just me. Right, this is the checkpoint. So this is going to differentiate our public area from our service. So they'll need to go through this to get into, the vehicles will need to go through this to get into the airside area, the service area. And as you can see, it has 2 sides. If I go over here, you can see that more clearly. So there's a spanner, and one side of it doesn't have spanners on. So that differentiates the service side from the public side. So to get this round the right way, rotate it, we need to make sure the service side is on that side. So if we put you there, again, I'm just planning this now. So everything now beyond this checkpoint is service road. And we're going to do this. We're still building everything in asphalt. So where do we want this to go up to? I think if we take it up to around here, does that make sense to everyone? I think it does. We could even make this one way, actually. Could we make it one way? Would that make sense? So one way. Yeah, it says plan your traffic more efficiently by making your roads one way only. Actually, on the public side, that probably makes more sense, but here on the service side, possibly not. Okay, I'm not hearing any soundtrack. Have I muted the audio on here? Where's my settings? Audio settings. No, I haven't. Oh, it's obviously very. Maybe it's because I'm in pause, or I don't know what mode I'm in. I'm in pause mode. Obviously, I know that much. I'm not a complete idiot. It's quiet at the back there. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is going to go. Yeah, up here, I think. Actually, I could do this 2 tiles wide to start with, couldn't I? From there. So you're going up there. That's fine. Okay, so that'll be that. We want a vehicle depot. Where's the vehicle depot? You're a checkpoint. Yeah, try to work out where all the things are. The building menu is categorized, but it doesn't always strike me as being obviously the correct it doesn't sometimes. It strikes me sometimes that things aren't in the place you'd expect them to be. So vehicle depot is here under aircraft infrastructure. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this is where my vehicles wait until they're called. So if we turn that around that way, I think. Yeah. Structure not that. Can I not go over the road then? Okay, we'll place you there. Okay, so that's where the vehicles wait. Now the actual avgas, the fuel depot, there you go. This is going to be an avgas, only a small one. You can be here. So this is where the tankers fuel up and where the fuel is delivered. Again, I place it there, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's everything we need to do at this point. So what I now need to do is in building mode here is build the planned objects mode. Right, so if I click on you, can I drag you across? Oh, I can, all the way across there, and this now builds it. Isn't that cool? This is such a nice feature. I am really happy with that. Okay, let's get the guys in there and building stuff. Well, they're obviously going to have to wait until till deliveries arrive. This is the deliveries. Who are you? Just wandering up from back of nowhere. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, right, you're the dismissed employees. That's fine, okay. What are you coming up for? I didn't get rid of that many, surely. Surely these buses take more than 20 people. I don't know. You see, they are quite efficient. Only 60 of them. They're doing the job very nicely. So, okay, so we're now almost ready to offer avgas. We've got our... I don't like this. It's grassy here, which is why I tried to build it over the road and it told me I couldn't. Don't suppose I can I? There you go. No. Doesn't want me to do that. That's frustrating. Can I put... I saw a concrete tile down here somewhere. Where was that? Floors. No, I definitely saw concrete somewhere. Yeah, this is one of those little things about the game is where is all this stuff going to be? Templates? No. No. Oh, we've got paintbrush. So we can paint things. We will get into this more when we start building our terminal, but yeah, you've got such control over how everything looks. That looks a bit like, yeah, the asphalt. So what can I? How do I apply this? Yes, do that. Is it doing it? I've no idea what happened then. Maybe it only applies indoors. Anyway, we're on the tutorial. What do we need to do next? We need to purchase a fuel truck and sign a contract with an aviation fuel supplier. So we need to buy. So let's get into our vehicles. Is that here? Purchase vehicles. Oh, I got it right. We just need one apparently. 1,500 plus £50, and I'm so used to saying everything in dollar prices. We'll just take the one. Your airport does not... What? Oh, the service, the vehicle checkpoint hasn't been finished yet. Don't worry, they'll be here soon. It's night time already. Gosh. Right, you're ready, so I should now be able to buy my vehicle. Which was... No, it wasn't there. It was on the economy tab. Or the tab thing. Order now. Make sure vehicle checkpoint, vehicle... Has the... What? Have you not built... You still haven't built that. Okay, maybe I do need more than 60 construction workers. Well, but they built that very quickly though, didn't they? They are very efficient once they get there. Okay, third time lucky. Third time's a charm. Yay! Got it. Right, one fuel truck. Okay, and we need to sign a contract. Where's this? Is this offered contracts? Okay, we want to sort it by fuel suppliers. So what choices do we have? So that's 134 for avgas. Now the Jet A is what we need for our commercial flights, proper aeroplanes if you will. 34. You're more expensive, but a lower star rating. Okay. What about... Oh, that's nature fuel. So eco fuel, that'd be more expensive. Oh, you all are expensive, zip fuel. And military... Ah, they deliver 200,000 litres per delivery. Okay, you deliver 200,000. And you can deliver 400,000. Okay, so how big is my fuel depot? Avgas 100 LL liquid litres, is that? That does sound like too much. That does sound like not enough for those contracts. Okay. What does cycle information mean? Don't know. Oh, I see. Right, 10%. Oh, I see. So you can look at when you want resupply, either in terms of gallons or pounds, prices or something. Good question. Don't know. Or percentages. I suppose you would tend to work more on percentages unless you knew exactly how much your planes needed. Oh, I know, Avgas 100 LL. That's the name. That's the type of fuel. You daft beggar. Maximum capacity is less than 8,000 gallons. Okay. So what were my suppliers offering then? Litres. Why are they not supplying in gallons? I don't know. I'm going to assume if they're offering it to me, I can take it. Okay, so right. So they're supplying less per delivery, but charging more. Okay. These guys are sending me double, but charging me less. So the capital cost per delivery will be more. Aha! I'm assuming this. Right, so I think nature fuel then is the best value for money. Is that what the stars mean here? It's difficult to know what that means in terms of quality or quantity or sort of relevance to your setup. Okay, we'll sign with nature fuel. We've done that. Okay. Right, and we don't come out of there. I keep pressing tab for doing other things. So, okay, it's night time. Oh, here's our fuel truck coming in, going through security, coming up to our fuel depot. And you are now 100% full. Not sure I like the way it turns around. So we will refill this. I think I was watching a video before I started my series of sort of typical or suggested ideas for these sort of settings, and it said don't wait till it's too empty before refilling it. Okay, so we've got that. Where's our fuel truck? Here's our fuel truck, and if we look at it closely, it's got my logo on the front, the Ajax Airport logo. I like the way they incorporate that properly into the airport infrastructure. That is really cool. Okay, right, now what we need to do is enable the refueling. At the moment, these vehicles can't get to the stands, so we need to put in some more service road. Okay, I don't need to be in planning mode for this because I know exactly what I want to do. And I've forgotten where I found the roads. There we are, service road. Okay. Now again, it was recommended to put the actual service road, not adjoin it, not sort of going on this line here, which would be the obvious logical place for it, but to put it on the other side of. Because if I put it down here and then wanted to add more stands along here, I couldn't because the service road is in the way. I mean, by putting it alongside here, my service vehicles obviously can get to the stands and they don't get in the way of any expansion, which is ideal. Yeah, we'll take you to there. Right, so we want to enable refueling. So where's that? That's operations, is it? Hang on, what's this? So airport lights, there we are, service enabled. That's it. So we now just need to wait for 5 aircraft to arrive and be refueled. So he's waiting. Now each of these depots I think can, what's the exclamation mark for? Oh yeah, you can't reach the ramps, sorry, the stands, because there's no road there. Yes, I know that. Each of these depots can hold 20 vehicles, which is a nice number. You can place down, where is it? No, it's here. Service parking lot, which is on grass, which is a bit cheaper. So the vehicle depot is 10 grand. This is 4 grand for 7 vehicles, but it's on grass. I don't want grass. Sorry. Did I? There's the concrete tile. Right, can I put this in here? Looks like I can. I'm happier with that. Oh, we've refueled. Excellent. I would like to be able to see the money that's coming in. Right, you're going. Where are you going? Well, one other little thing here, I'll just mention it while we're here, is on this. That's the... I can follow the vehicle. Now you see here, you've got the follow tooltip on that, but if you put it on a plane, for example, or indeed members of staff, I think, there's no tooltip on this. Why not? Okay, I do know what it means, I can work that out, but, you know, consistent UI design. It's important, guys. And also, you know, why isn't it? It should be. I mean, it's an obvious thing. It says it on one, it should say it on the other. Anyway, follow you. Don't do that. Get the game going. And unfortunately, I can't lose that tab without losing the follow on the vehicle, which is annoying. But you can do it if you do that. Press F4 to get rid of the UI entirely, and it still follows him, which is nice. But it would be nice if you could sort of, like in Train Fever, Transport Fever 2, is sort of click off the vehicle so you don't see the vehicle information and still follow it. So if you know what I mean. Is this going to tell me how much I earned from that? Are you? Are you really? No. Okay. Thanks a lot, buddy. Right. What is my... Oh, I'm only losing $605. Actually, that's twice as much as I was before, wasn't it? Fuel sales, 750. Okay, I don't know how many I've done. Does it give me a running count as to how many I've done? If I go into the tutorial here, the small airfield, it'd be nice if it sort of counted down how far you had got in each particular objective. It doesn't, no. Can you actually tell how many you've done? How many flights you've had in? How many GA aircraft? Where's my airport gone? I've lost it entirely. You over? Where are you? There you are. Oh, did you see green numbers popping up then? They did, didn't they? I'm still losing large amounts of money. Let's get this going faster so we can get out of this. Can I... Okay, we'll get rid of a few more contractors. We'll take you down to 40, say. There you go. I love that factory foghorn sound you get there. Oh, you're a slightly different type of plane. A Piper Cub, as opposed to... Oh, you're different as well. When I first came into the game, they were all Baron 58s or something, or Cessna 182s. But now we're getting a nice variety of different aircraft. Oh, right, we've done that. We've got 5 aircraft refueled. We now know the basics, so we can continue expanding for GA aircraft, earning money from servicing those. Alternatively, we can expand to handle commercial flights. Now what I will do, I think, let's put in another stand for GA aircraft. Okay, so I need to spin you around. So you're that way around. No, you're not that way around. That's it. And put in our road. Our service road. Go down there, and we're done. Okay, what was that asking me to do? So when you're ready, click next to proceed. Let's do that. Get rid of that. There we go. Drag out terminal foundations at least 20 by 15, and place the door where you allow people to enter the terminal. Why is that ticked? I don't have a terminal building. What are you talking about? Okay, now let's use planning mode for that, shall we? Planning mode. There we go. Are we in planning mode? Possibly. No, I don't. Ooh, it'd be nice if it told me. Okay. Why is it not? When we did this to begin with, it told me it was planning mode, didn't it? Oh, is it because I'm in pause mode? I don't know. Construction. I don't want to... Okay. Right. Oh, because I've not terminal foundation. Okay. Toggle planning mode. It's still. I'm not happy with that. Structure position not valid. I know that. How do I know if it's in planning mode or not? I don't. Okay. If I go into here, let's build a stand. There we go. And building tools, planning mode. Build a. Yeah. Have we got a little bug here? Is there something going on here? Is it because I'm following the tutorial? Not entirely sure. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's drag out our terminal foundation, which I was hoping would be in planning mode. Yes. Oh, there it is. Yes. Actually, if I put you like so, I wanted 20 by 15 was a suggestion, wasn't it? Which is quite large. We will put you in here, I think. 20. Oh, it's not that big, I suppose, is it? Really? 20 by 15. That looks like it's going to be building it, doesn't it? I think we've got an issue here. Definitely. Right. So, get the guys working on that. Are they actually going to... What's going on here? Oh, we're getting rid of people. Oh, so the delivery truck can't get in because these buses are waiting. What is going on here? Perhaps we need delivery to be placed. Oh, all this delivery work coming in. Oh, he's crept past. Excellent. Right. No, there's something most peculiar going on. I would like to plan the roads. So what I'm going to do is just quickly save and restart this and see if that helps at all. Okay, so I've just saved the game and reloaded it, and lo and behold, planning mode has come back. Yay! Right, I'm happier with that. So what we need, I think we will have people entering down the bottom here of the terminal building, so they can then sort of move up to the aircraft stands to catch their flights and stuff. So we need some roads here, and have I forgotten where? There they are, public roads. We can do one way, as we saw. So what we'll do is we will have them coming in this way, I think. Yeah, all the way along there. Are you going to do that? Why do you not want to do that? Did I not select one way? It looked like I had, didn't it? That's curious. Can I... Do you have to have roads to start with before you can make them one way? Is that what's going on? Maybe you do. Oh, okay, right. Right, so we'll do that, and then we'll have them coming around here, and we'll put the bus stops and stuff, the taxi stops, along the road there. Actually, where are the bus stops? There's a bus stop. Right, you do join onto the road, so if we put you... Yeah, that works for me there, so it looks like I've got that right. Well done, that man. Almost as if he knew what he was doing. Right, so I'll run you along there. And to there. Okay, what else does it want? So we need... Oh, and one bus stop. Honestly, I hadn't seen that before I started this little segment. So that's going to go in there. We will want What did I want? Oh, a door. We want a door. That's what we want. So where's our terminal? Right, these are the doors. They're windows. They're doors. Right, medium or large? Medium doors. Okay, we'll have a couple there. And I should do this sort of so it's symmetrical, shouldn't I? A good designer would. Right, so we've got you there. That's okay. Right, bus stops and one car drop off. Right, excellent. So we'll put you in. You're the bus stops. Yeah, obviously you want more bus stops coming to close to the terminal than you want cars. Private cars, so I'll have you there. And the cars, car stop, we could put you there. We could do, actually, which means I think I'll probably want more road. Yeah, going out here so the cars don't get stuck behind the buses. I mean that's the thing with buses, you do get, they are there to get cars stuck behind them. Right, so that's there. Oh, I'm in construction mode again. Did I turn off? Oh, bother. Well, never mind. Right, let's get the guys building all this then. Right, we're going to need sidewalk as well, so passengers can actually get into the terminal. So where's sidewalk? Terminal. Good question. Is it roads? That's a crosswalk. Sidewalk, or as we would call it properly, pavement. There you are. That's good. And we'll need some actually, we'll sidewalk along here for the car stops. And then we'll want crosswalks so they can cross. Yeah, oh, sorry, medium. So they can cross from the parking points there for the cars onto the bus stop area. That makes sense, I think. That's good. I'm a bit close to the construction delivery points there, aren't I? But we'll have to live with that. Open the heat map panel. Where's the heat map panel? It's here somewhere. Heat maps. We want walkable passengers. Okay, so passenger types, walkable area. That's where passengers can walk. That's good. Taxiway congestion. No taxiway congestion unless that green. Green is good. Yeah. Passenger types, we don't have any at this point. Okay. That's splendid. There's lots of analysis tools in here as well, which we'll obviously look at as we go through the series. But for the time being, we have the basic. I'll be buzzing with life. Okay, we're going to need some staff in here. We will look at that in the next episode of Airport CEO. So we've basically now making some more money. Oh heck, I'm making a profit. Yowza. Oh. Yes. Yes. So in the current hour, I've made over £1,000. Yes. The previous hour, merely 100. This is very good. My daily. Oh, I've made a profit on the current day. It is only 5:30 in the morning, but that is a jolly good start. But I'm going to start needing to employ staff, administrative staff and customer service staff and all sorts of other staff as well. So I dare say that will change. No, okay, so I was about to wrap this up, wasn't I? So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Airport CEO. In the next one, we'll be adding staff and starting research and getting commercial flights in and all the other goodness. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better if you've got anything to say. As I said before, I'm quite new to the game, as you may obviously have realised. So if you've got any hints, tips, suggestions, recommendations, or even criticisms of the mess I'm making so far, please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these, or indeed any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Airport CEO, until the next time, bye-bye for now.